Democrats panic as Manafort rats on Clinton's inner circle. Paul Manafort's deal with Special Counsel Robert Mueller has nothing to do with Trump and everything to do with Podesta, Clinton, and Obama, according to a bombshell report. DOJ reporter Carrie Johnson broke the news on Friday, sending the Democratic machine into a wild frenzy. Paul Manafort's cooperation agreement with the special counsel does not include matters involving the Trump campaign, according to a person familiar with the case. A tweet by NPR Politics said, Paul Manafort has also agreed to cooperate with the special counsel and to forfeit properties in NY and VA, as well as bank accounts and an insurance policy. Despite widespread, gleeful reports by the mainstream media that Paul Manafort was going to flip on President Trump, it appears that the only people Manafort is going to flip on are those closely connected to the Clintons. Breitbart.com reports Ken Vogel, a Democrat operative who plays the role of reporter at the far-left New York Times, has been forced to report that powerful Democrats linked to Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama might be in the Mueller crosshairs. Here it is Paul Manafort's plea agreement including a cooperation section. More bad news for Podesta. Mercury Skadden as part of Manafort's plea deal, he agrees to testify before all grand juries in D.C. and elsewhere. The inquiries into Podesta Group, Mercury Skadden are being run out of the Southern District of New York. That is Podesta as in Tony Podesta, brother of John Podesta, who served as Hillary Clinton's 2016 campaign chairman. New Manafort details per superseding criminal information. Manafort asked European PR guys to push false story with no fingerprints, alleging Yanukovych's rival Timoshenko had paid for murder of a Ukrainian official, acknowledging his goal is to plant some stink on Timo. Bad for Greg Craig. His white shoe law firm Skadden accepted $4M from Manafort through overseas accounts to write whitewash report on Yanukovych while privately expressing doubts about the report, also secretly working more broadly for Yanukovych's pro-Russian regime. That is Greg Craig as in Greg Craig, former White House counsel to Barack Obama. Naturally, like the good little Democrat he is, Vogel is already trying to rescue Podesta, but here we are, 18 months into the Mueller investigation, 2 years into the media investigations, and nearly 3 years into the breathtakingly corrupt FBI's investigations, and they got nothing. Would not it be something if, like the Me Too movement, this whole Russian collusion hoax blew up in the smug face of Democrats? Me Too was all about taking down Trump, about making the misconduct allegations against him so toxic he would be forced to resign. But the only people who have lost their reputations and careers are some 150 members of two of the most left-wing institutions in America, the establishment media and Hollywood. For his part, Mueller has to justify the fact he has allowed a cloud to hang over the presidency for 18 months. What if his only way to do that is to bring down powerful Democrats? What if the only way for Mueller to fold up his witch hunt with any dignity is with the head of a Podesta on that platter? In a way this has already happened. While Trump sits in the Oval Office, it is former FBI Director James Comey who is unemployed and disgraced, as are some half-dozen of his hideous cronies. Well, as a failed president likes to say when he misquotes Rev. Martin Luther King, the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice.